Now, some of you might have heard about the Sky News journalist being shot at just outside Kiev the other day. I see this first reported in The Sun, promoting a little video of it that I have to say left me a bit sceptical. Plus, the fact we don't hear about it anymore also makes me suspicious, since attacking the media is a big no-no last I checked. But what first grabbed my attention was the length of the clip that was used by The Sun, because it made absolutely no sense. It showed next to nothing and left them explaining what happened in the article itself. Here, this is the actual clip that they showed at the time in its entirety. Now, aside from it being terrifying from all involved in that motor, this clip used by The Sun is very suspect to me, like I said. I mean, surely you wouldn't cut out most of the evidence to then explain something in text if all you say is true, would you? In fact, in my mind, you would only do that if what you're trying to claim isn't the truth, and instead of trying to use it as a bit of propaganda. This is even more likely since it's the mainstream media we're talking about here, let's be honest. As you likely know, they'll lie through their back teeth to push a narrative, as the last 2 years have shown us, if the previous 10 or 20 years didn't show you before that. Now, of course, I don't know for sure what happened and what didn't, since I wasn't bloody there, as I've said before, but to me it seems like this could be a case of friendly fire coming from jittery Ukrainian checkpoints, which they even state are littering the outskirts of Kiev. Here it states, even as we left central Kiev through a city now being strengthened with extra soldiers, past motorways and major roads where volunteers were digging trenches and the army were positioning howitzers for the defence of the capital, it was clear our journey was going to be difficult. Now, you heard it there, yes, let's get on to the next bit where it goes a bit deeper. Constant checkpoints need to be negotiated with care, the tension is palpable, the fighters are jumpy, and it's all exacerbated by the constant distant sounds of machine gun fire and crump of artillery and mortars. So that there tells me it's at least a 50-50 chance that these journalists were engaged by jumpy Ukrainian defenders I don't know about you, likely armed volunteers who they say are digging trenches them bloody selves. Could they have been mistaken for Russian spies or soldiers, considering these journalists are literally wearing full body armour and a ballistics helmet, which would explain why they're shouting stop in the videos when they're being fired upon? I would say it's bloody possible, wouldn't you? Plus, in fact, them shouting stop like they did is actually what makes me think more it's a Ukrainian checkpoint shooting at them and they bloody well knew it. I mean, I can't imagine them shouting stop to the Russian invasion forces, can you? But either way, I would say nothing in this video or Sky News reports show it was Russian soldiers attacking them at all. Obviously, it shows the shit in the fan without doubt, but who is doing the shooting is not clear by those videos. Of course, like I said, I could well be wrong, but there are red flags for me, and the fact that civilians have been armed if reports are true makes a friendly fire incident like this much more likely. So guys, that is my thoughts on this clip there and the story that has now fallen from media attention, but what do you guys think about it yourself? Let me know in the comments section below.
There is a pattern consistent throughout history of oppressed people turning on the oppressors, slaves against their owners, the peasantry against the feudal barons, colonies, Mr. Verhofstadt, against their empires, and that is why Britain is leaving. And it doesn't matter which language you use, we are going, and we are glad to be going. We're off.